Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. We're going to do something a little bit different this time. We're getting ready to do a passage, and before we do a passage we always check in with the weather guy. So this is my conversation with the weather guy Jim to see if we're going to make passage across the Atlantic Ocean or if we shouldn't. And you'll see what I mean by that. So I apologize for the poor audio. We're in a bit of a remote area. Actually, it's poor video. The audio works great. So apologize for that. It's going to be a little herky-jerky. This is something new. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And you can see what our channel is all about. Basically, we want to give you some inspiration into making your life whatever it is that you want it to be. We want to incentivize you to live different. So, without further ado, Weather Guy Jim, are we going across the Atlantic Ocean or not? Coming up. Hello, once again. Is that water surrounding us? All right, hi everybody. We're back and we're just about to make a passage, I think tomorrow, but before we do smaller big passages, we always want to check with the weather guy. And so right now you see the big head in the middle of my screen right there. That is James, the weather guy. And big smile from James, and he's going to give us our weather report on our passage. We're going 50 miles, so again, not a big deal, but right now I'm going to show you where we're going so that this makes a little more sense. So I'm going to pull this up right here. Okay, right now we are down here around this anchor right here, and this is all coral heads right here. So we're going to sail through these coral heads and we're going to go up this way. This is Spanish Wells, by the way. We're going to go up this way across the Providence Channel, and we're going to swing right up here to Rocky and Sand Point right here. And this is the back side of the Abacos. It's the west side, and this is kind of a remote area. I'm looking forward to going fishing up in there. And for all of you Disney fans, you might notice this area because this Gorda Cay right here, if my screen would redraw, right there, that is owned by Disney, and they have put a resort there that recreated a colonial, Bahamian colonial resort. So let's go back over to Jim, and all right, are we going tomorrow or are we not, Jim? What's the story?
What the story is, we've got a big area of high pressure out about south of the Bahamas, about halfway between Africa and North America. It's just dominating the picture for the next several days. So pretty much for tomorrow, you're looking at winds starting at about southeast in the morning, going to east in the afternoon. Winds about 10 to 15 knots, not too bad. Waves about 2 to 4 feet. I mean, the thing is, there could be also a few scattered showers or thunder showers here or there, but nothing too much, just a normal garden variety tropical style. So it's not that big a deal. You know, you might have to deal with getting a little bit wet, but it's not really going to increase the waves too much. It's not going to increase much in the way of the winds. It's just more garden variety tropical stuff. Otherwise, you're looking at a not too bad a sail. I mean, it's for this time of the year. I mean, you're actually not looking too bad. I mean, the models are trying to do a little bit of tropical activity down to the south, down to down west south past Cuba towards Mexico, but I'm not believing that part of it too much at this point. Just consider generally just normal sailing weather for the Bahamas for this time of the year. It's not going to be too bad at all.
So we're looking at max winds around 15 knots, yeah? Between 10 and 15?
Yeah, about 15 knots, not too bad. You know, maybe a gust of 20 or 25 in a thunder shower, but that's only in the thunder shower itself. Otherwise, just general calm 10 to 15.
That's 15 knots is awesome for us. We can sail right along. Well, that 50 miles, if we can do 15 knots, or if we have 15 knots of wind, we will go somewhere around 7 to 8 knots an hour. So we'll be there in 6 hours. A little less, we'll be done sailing. So that's a great sail, if that were the case. Well,
I mean, it should, as I said, you know, other than the passing shower, you're good. You know, you're looking good.
All right, good. So we're not going to have the perfect storm. We're going to have big or decent winds without big waves. That's the synopsis.
Very much.
Well, hey, appreciate you taking the time and keeping us safe. And for anybody out there, I wonder if I can get full again. There we go. For anybody out there, if you need weather info, Jim is an expert weather guy. In fact, I know I used to play poker with him every Tuesday night, and he would not leave his computer at home because he'd watch the freaking weather the whole time. So the guy is crazy about weather. And if you need some advice on weather, I'm sure he'd be happy to help you out. I bet you he's probably going to start up some type of weather service here in the future. So drop us a comment below and we'll get in touch with you, or we'll get you in touch with Jim, and we'll make sure that you guys are as safe as we are out on the ocean. Hey, Jim?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're breaking up a little bit, but I mean, I generally hear that. So hey, let's put it this way: I'm available for anything, even bar mitzvahs. You know, just let me know date, time. Give me a day or two notice. That's all I need.
All right. Well, hey, man, thanks for helping, and we'll check in with
No
you.
problem. No problem. Safe sails.
Yep, we'll let you know on the other side that we made it safe and sound.
Cool.
All right, you guys, you heard it. Jim's available for bar mitzvahs. We will see you in the Abacos. Thanks for watching.